The biggest weight loss villains are invisible, and almost no one talks about them. You're about to discover that it's not just your diet that can sabotage your results. I'm going to show you who your biggest enemies are and how to beat each one of them. It doesn't matter what you've tried so far. If you follow the right strategies this time, you will truly lose weight. Let's go! Villain 1. Wanting to change overnight, the shortcut that always fails. This is, without a doubt, where more than 90% of people fail when they decide to lose weight. Let me tell you a truth that few people admit. Changing any habit is insanely hard. And just because you want it badly doesn't mean it will happen overnight. Everyone wants quick results. But what if, this time, you did things differently? Instead of trying to lose 10 kilograms in a month, cutting out everything you love, and training like an athlete, how about starting with something you can actually sustain? Because in the end, going all in during the first week and quitting by the third won't get you anywhere. Time will pass anyway, so why not do something you can maintain? The big problem is that we have this habit of wanting to go at the speed of light. Then, Monday comes, and the person decides, now I'm going for it. 6 workouts a week, no sugar, 0 carbs, only salad and chicken. It sounds amazing until the first Friday comes, and what happens? Fatigue kicks in. The craving for junk food wins, they slip up, and boom. They already feel like a failure. Then they give up. Have you seen this movie before? Yeah, it happens all the time. The mistake isn't wanting to change. It's trying to change everything at once. The biggest secret is to start with small goals and keep going. When you keep your word, your brain registers it as positive reinforcement. Every time you do what you promised, you strengthen your confidence. That's why setting realistic goals that you're sure you can achieve is so important. If you promise to work out 3 times a week and follow through, that's a victory. And believe me, the feeling of being in control of your own process is worth more than any crazy diet that lasts 2 weeks. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. Be realistic with yourself and treat yourself with kindness. No one else has anything to do with your life. Only you know your fears, your failures, your childhood traumas. Allow yourself to start at your own pace. I can guarantee that if you set realistic goals, even if they seem small now, like walking twice a week, in the long run, they will bring massive results. Think about how freeing it is to have the power to go at your own pace. Your best only needs to make sense to you because after all, it's your life. And here's something that makes this process even harder: comparing yourself to others. Every person has their own routine, challenges, and reality. Maybe your life is already chaotic. Work, home, kids, pets, a million things to handle. So adding a new workout and healthy eating routine isn't easy. And that's okay. Your only focus should be on your life at your own pace. If, today, your best is working out 3 times a week, that's amazing. The most important thing isn't the quantity, it's staying committed and keeping your word. So forget the rush. Forget the comparison. Make a deal with yourself. Choose one step that you're 100% sure you can take and follow through. That's it. It may seem small now, but don't underestimate the power of starting step by step. This will take you further than you ever imagined. Let's go to the second villain. Lack of organization, what makes everything fall apart. Now that you already understand that changing everything at once doesn't work and that the secret is to start with realistic goals, here comes the next step: getting organized. Because it's no use deciding that you're going to train 3 times a week or eat healthier if you don't have a plan for it. Organization is what separates those who actually move forward from those who keep spinning their wheels in the same place. Without it, you'll rely on willpower all the time. And do you know what happens when you're tired, hungry, or overwhelmed with things to do? Willpower disappears. Think of your routine as a puzzle. Each piece has to fit perfectly. If you want to eat better, you need to have healthy food at home. Simple as that. And for that, you need to go to the grocery store, right? But if you don't plan ahead when hunger strikes, you realize there's only a pack of cream-filled cookies in the cupboard. What happens? You eat the cookies. Not because you lack discipline, but because that's what's there, easy, ready to be devoured. And that's why it's so important to start slowly with realistic goals, because the weight loss process happens in several stages. And as I already said, no one changes overnight. And it's not just about food. If you decided to train 3 times a week, where will these workouts fit into your routine? What time will you train? Will it be before work? After? Will you work out at home or at the gym? If you don't decide this in advance, you'll always find an excuse to put it off. And later turns into tomorrow, which turns into Monday, which turns into next month. And just like that, it's over. If you want something to happen, you need to create space for it in your routine. The truth is, everyone likes the idea of losing weight, but few people like the idea of organizing themselves for it. But there's no other way, and it doesn't have to be hard. You can start simple. Set 1 day a week for grocery shopping, choose a fixed time for your workout, keep fruits always in sight. Small adjustments make a huge difference. When you have a plan, everything feels lighter. You no longer have to constantly think about what to eat, what to do, or whether to work out or not. You just follow what you've already planned. Look at your routine and fit your small big goals in a way that works for you. Those who organize themselves lose weight. Those who improvise get frustrated. Now let's move on to villain number 3. Lack of patience. What makes you give up too soon? Unfortunately, your body doesn't work on your anxiety schedule. Did you start eating better today? Great, but your body is still adapting. Did you work out 3 times this week? Amazing, but your metabolism is still trying to understand what's going on. Change happens from the inside first, and that's why so many people give up before their body even has time to respond. They want to look in the mirror after a week and see a huge transformation, but the body doesn't work like that. And many times, people quit because they don't see fast results and think, it's not working. But the body needs time to change, and those who keep jumping from diet to diet or give up halfway never allow the process to truly happen. Do you know what actually happens when you start eating better and exercising? Your body goes through internal adjustments. Your digestion improves, water retention decreases, and your energy levels go up. You may not immediately notice a difference on the scale, but inside a lot of good things are already happening. Your metabolism is speeding up, your muscles are getting stronger, and your digestive system is functioning better. And if you keep going, eventually the external results will show up. The secret isn't to look for quick changes, but to trust the process. And this is where the most important point comes in: don't stop. Because time will pass anyway. If you give up today, in 3 months, you'll be in the same place, feeling frustrated again. But if you keep going, even without seeing immediate changes, when you look back, you'll see how much progress you've made. Every workout counts. Every good meal counts. Every day you push through, even when you don't feel like it, counts. So the real question isn't how long will it take, but how long am I willing to keep going? And you know what's the best part? When time passes and you look back, you'll realize you stayed consistent at your own pace, with your own goals, at the rhythm that worked for you. And one day, out of nowhere, you'll look in the mirror and start seeing the results you've been waiting for. And trust me, when that happens, you'll feel like a completely different person on the inside. You'll feel stronger, with a new mindset, more confident, and capable of achieving whatever you want. Remember, time will pass anyway. There's a phrase I always say: me against me, you against you. Because in the end, it's always us against ourselves. Only we know the daily challenges we face. I know you want fast results and everything else, but trust me, going at your own pace will always be the best path. With realistic goals, organization, and patience, at some point, you will achieve the body of your dreams. Believe that. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because here, you'll always find the truth with no false promises and content that will genuinely help you reach your health, wellness, and weight loss goals. You deserve to take care of yourself. You deserve to feel good about your body and your life. I'm rooting for you and can't wait to hear about your progress. Remember, you are amazing. Sending you love, stay blessed, and see you in the next video.